this is all Woody and or Christopher Johnson saying, we're doing this. This is 2008 all over again. We're getting the new Brett Favre. We're doing this. We're going to sell out the tickets. We're going to sell jerseys. We're going to dust off Joe Namath's number, and we're going to try to finish the job that we started that year, and we would have gotten to the playoffs if Brett Favre didn't have a partially torn biceps tendon. If they're driving it, then it's scholarship year for Douglas and Saleh, because if it goes to hell, they say, it wasn't our idea. We just pick up where we left off next year with Zach Wilson. Or somebody else,
yeah.
And if it goes well, then they join in the credit, and it secures their future, and they all get new contracts. So this is a no-lose situation for them if this is something that's driven by ownership. And I have a weird feeling that
I think it is. I mean, it starts with, I think Woody Johnson right at the end of the year and the things he said, and that he would be willing to spend or do whatever it takes to get that. So. Of course, I'm sure Joe Douglas and Robert Saleh are in favor of it, especially at this point right now with the options, like we said, lacking, not a lot out there. But, Mike, the other thing, too, that's where I was kind of going with the contract thing, though. So not specifically to this year, but maybe that's where the Jets are wanting some sort of amendment. And maybe I'm stupid and blonde and from Jersey and went to Texas, and all those things are true. So maybe I'm not catching on. But could they adjust it to where, hey, we'd like you to adjust your number because, we might trade for you, and after year one you might leave, and then we're going to be stuck with this, to where maybe they could soften that blow of future years cap hit. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know if I'm crazy or stupid, or like I said.
Well, but the contract that he signed last year with the Packers was specifically designed to give him flexibility to retire after every year of the deal. You walk away without a major debt owed to the team now. Next year, you walk away without a major debt owed. And the idea is, you want me for this year, and I want to be with you. This is what I'm getting paid. It's a total of $60 million. It's structured in a way to reduce the cap charge and push these numbers out. And I'm looking at this. See, the Jets don't have to take on any of the cap obligation for the signing bonus that he received last year of $40 million.
Right.
This is about this option bonus, and when you take the 58.3, we can do the math here. This should be pretty simple. It spreads over 4 years, 58.3. You divide it by 4. He's got $14.5 million to count this year, and a very low salary of $1.165. That's where the $15 million and change come from.
Gotcha.
So it would be $14.5 million counting under that option bonus this year.
Yeah.
Next year, it would be $14.5 million, and then for the dead year, if they process the retirement after June 1, it becomes like $29 million that they carry. $29 million is nothing.
It's not the word.
Dead money. That they don't have to. It's nothing. It's nothing. So if I'm him, and look, what? Like, if they're trying to lure the turtle to stick his head out of the shell, when they all get on the plane and go to California to kiss his ring and or his ass, do you really think on the agenda of items to discuss with Aaron Rodgers, do you think you'll take less money? I mean, I think it's implied.
Yeah.
It's like if you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Yeah, okay.
They know what they're going to buy.
Yep,
They're flying across the country to buy a Ferrari. They're not going to haggle over the price of the Ferrari.
Yeah, okay. You're right. And listen, thanks for straightening that out. I didn't really know those details of the contract there. So that was something that was definitely I've had people ask me about, and it's kind of been percolating through my brain.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.